All right, we've been hearing about this potential third party in the presidential run in 2024 and how Joe Manchin is behind it. Everybody's saying, oh no, a third party, it'll hurt the Democrats. Let me explain to you what's going on here and let you be relieved to know that it's not going to be a fucking problem. First of all, in the last Congress, Joe Manchin was the 50th Democratic senator. He had a lot of power, he had a lot of attention, and he sucked it up like an attention whore. With that power, he was able to grift more money. Well, in this Congress, we have 51 senators. Now he's not so important. Now he's not getting as much attention, and he's certainly not grifting as much money. He's up for re-election in 2024 for the U.S. Senate in West Virginia. He's got to drum up some attention. So what's he do? He starts this idea of a third party. And this party is called No Labels. And the reason he brings it up is he's trying to say, well, both sides are just as bad. We don't need labels. Well, that may have been the case 10 or 15 years ago, but now when you're comparing the Democrats to the Republicans, it's a pretty stark difference. The Democrats trying to work for the people and the Republicans trying to overthrow the country. So don't tell me there's some equivocation there, because there is fucking not. But what about Joe running for president? Well, go ahead, Joe. Who's going to vote for you? The Democrats fucking hate you because you fucked them over in the Senate. Republicans won't vote for you because you're a fucking Democrat and you're not Donald Trump. So he has no chance at all. But what if he gets a Republican vice president? Who cares? Look at these people running for the presidency right now. Ron DeSantis is falling like a rock. All the rest of them are getting 2 or 3%. The Republicans are in deep trouble. The last thing you want to do is be associated with a Republican going into the 2024 elections. We haven't seen the shit fall on the Republicans yet, but in the next couple of months, it's all going to start to fall. People are worried about the idea that Joe Manchin's going to start a third party. Doesn't matter even if he does. He couldn't pull the votes for anything. So don't worry about that. Don't listen to the bullshit. The best possible outcome we could as Democrats hope for is that he runs for re-election in West Virginia and wins the Senate seat. You're probably saying, why? We hate that fucker. Well, yeah, we do, but he's a Democrat, and if he loses, more likely than not, it's going to be a Republican in the Senate, and that'll cut us one short in our majority. The most important thing is we've got to get a bunch of new senators in the U.S. Senate, have a big margin in the Senate to make Joe Manchin even less relevant. And we've got to do the same thing in the House and start cleaning things up and getting things back on track. Don't worry about a fucking third party. Joe Manchin couldn't draw fucking flies.